take it away.
All right, welcome to our second installment of Teachers Playing Games. And today we are going to play Harry Potter Clue, which is an interesting take off of the traditional Clue game, which I played as a youngster. And we are going to play this, discuss, and think about remixing it for the classroom. If you like our channel, Letters Talking Writing Project, hit like or subscribe. Yeah. We will appreciate that.
Yeah. Yes, and Cassie's created a wonderful playlist for us.
Yeah.
You can tweet, you can retweet. We're not on Twitch yet, but hey, just wait.
Yeah.
Oh, we should probably introduce ourselves.
Oh, okay.
I'm Thor Gibbons, associate professor here at SUNY Oneonta, co-director of the Leatherstocking Writing Project, and gamer that likes tabletop games and video games and Harry Potter and Star Wars.
I'm Lee Graham, and I teach in the Educational Technology program, the master's program, and I'm rediscovering a sense of joy and an adventure by playing games with two people who know games better than I do.
And I'm Cassie Carl. I'm a grad student here at SUNY Oneonta and a graduate assistant. And this game is from my personal collection of Harry Potter paraphernalia. And yeah, it's a good one.
So we should keep our eye on this one. She's played it more often, so
yeah,
we're going to have to keep our eye on her.
I've got some strategies.
All right. Like
okay. Yes, like or subscribe.
So those little coins are house point tokens.
Okay.
So we have a 3-player game, so we each need to start with 60 house points. So Lee, if you want to distribute those between us.
Okay, so.
Okay, and so we're just evenly distributing these.
Shuffle the 6 student cards. 3 piles, remove one, careful shuffle, mystery. Yeah, and you're just distributing those, Thor.
I didn't realize there were 20s over there. Okay.
So we got even. All right, there's spell cards.
Yes, so there are different decks. So there are the student cards, which have the pictures of the characters on them. Mm-hmm. And those we need to pick one from at random.
Okay, so like shuffled, and we can't, and then you just.
Yes. And then we have to pick one student, turn it face up, and reveal who has fallen prey to dark magic and is missing from Hogwarts. And that's Neville.
Neville.
And now from the
Poor
remaining...
Neville
is out of play.
Okay, where do we put him?
He can stay in the middle, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Poor
Because it's
Neville.
Neville, he's missing. We gotta.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So then we each pick a character. We cannot be Neville because he's missing.
All right, so
he's in trouble.
Can we pick the character from this?
You can pick whatever person you want to be.
Is there a color that corresponds? Like.
Not really.
All right.
Just
so
whoever
I'm
you
going
want
to
to
pick
be.
red for my wonderful alma mater in the 7th grade, 7th ranked.
Okay.
University of Utah Utes.
All right.
And that should correlate to a character, actually.
BECLA. And red is.
Oh, yeah, actually, it'll match those on there.
I am Hermione.
Okay.
Nice.
Sorry.
It's
Okay.
all good.
I'll take blue because I love blue.
Okay.
You are Ginny. Oh, a hot topic of conversation.
Whatever.
I guess I'll pick
She's
white.
not fun.
White is Luna.
Okay. Thank
And the
you.
rest of the characters are.
They're just wandering Hogwarts.
Okay.
Okay, so it is basically like Clue. The biggest difference is that there are the star symbols throughout the board.
Okay.
So when you land on those places, you take a help card, which Thor has right there,
I'll shuffle.
and those will give you like various bonuses to make the game a little easier. They'll help protect you when you're in the hallways and that sort of thing. When you roll the dice,
Okay.
sometimes it'll show up the Hogwarts. Oh, this one, sorry.
Okay.
The Hogwarts symbol. That's
can
the
go right.
houses.
Okay.
So if the Hogwarts dice shows this symbol, you take a help card as well. So it's the same symbol.
Okay.
That's the stars there.
So can I see this?
Yes. And then when you roll that dice as well, you can get a house, like it'll be Slytherin, Gryffindor,
Right.
whatever. When those show up, you have to turn the wheel to the corresponding house. Each corner is a different one.
Okay.
And that'll give you different like passages in the rooms. Yes.
I like this.
So the castle does change, like the room of requirement. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, so where are the houses?
So Gryffindor's here.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then this one is just Hogwarts in
Yes,
general.
and that's you get the help card if you roll that star.
Okay, and this is Slytherin.
That's the dark mark.
Oh,
Doesn't sound
get to
very
that.
good.
ooh.
That sounds
That's
dangerous.
not ever how I imagined it looking.
So when you roll the dice, obviously you move. You don't have to use your full roll.
Okay.
You can pass a space occupied by another player, but only one player can stay. If you're in the room, you must leave it on your next turn, and you may not re-enter. And you cannot pass through a closed door unless you have an Alohomora or a help card. So again, as you spin these, some of the entrances will close, and others will be open, and that'll dictate whether you can make it into the room.
Okay.
Now, there is the whole thing about getting caught in the hallways. Because we have... Okay, yeah. So I think then when you roll that dice again, when it lands on the dark mark, you take one of those danger cards and get attacked.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how it is. And you can lose your house points when you get, like, attacked in the hallway.
Yeah.
All right. Any house rules like in Monopoly where if you roll doubles, you get to roll again or anything silly like that?
I don't know. I don't play much Clue. Do you play by any of those house rules?
I don't. It's been 20 years since I played
Okay.
Clue. So I don't. I remember something like that, but we can just play normal. I guess that. I don't like. I like strategy over
Okay.
random number generating.
Yes.
Okay.
Randomness, and I think
The only house rule I play by then is I usually ignore, like, when you say, I think it was this person with this thing. Although, yeah, that's what these are for. I don't usually use those. But,
Yeah.
these are for like just kind of like you took.
Yeah,
this
so they
person-
correspond to the
Peter
different...
with the
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Clue doesn't have this.
Yeah, they
No.
do. You get, like, a little rope and a little candlestick.
Oh,
and,
that is right.
yeah.
That is right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
and you
I
put
now
them in the
remember.
room that you guess. I
Right,
guess to help
yeah.
people, like, keep track of what you're doing, but...
So we could,
I'm-
if we feel that we need to. I never. I mean,
I'm usually
come back and it
lazy
was like
with
they were
them, so.
really ancillary to the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked fidgeting around because of Clue. You had like a wrench and rope and a gun and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
dangerous stuff that
Yeah.
Harry Potter is not going to have.
So...
And they're silver.
I'm going to take a second and just mark my cards because I haven't gotten around to that
Oh,
yet.
yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
So we're gonna keep these.
And
Where do we
so-
put these?
Remember, shrewd gameplay is legal.
Yes.
So you need to, one, protect your cards at all time
Yes.
and protect your markings at all time.
Yeah.
So, Lee, if you got
see.
this open, is that cheating?
No.
All right.
That's just idiocy.
Okay. And the only other rule is that the person whose birthday is next starts, and I swear I didn't make up that rule. It is in the rule book, but my birthday is Sunday, so I think I win.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. I don't want to talk about it.
I know.
I'm turning 25.
25, that's
You're still
celebrating
a
25.
baby. Yes, the 30s
When
are
you,
the
when you hit
best.
30 and you start crying, stop counting.
Yeah, but I
Oh, no,
already have gray
love
hair,
my
so.
30s.
I loved my 30s as well, but I was a little bummed at 30 because I was like, because the 20s are like, your 20s is pretty cool.
20 was a disaster for me.
Okay.
Really? Okay. Gotta be all shrewd over here. Really.
So Lee, you're just marking. I guess I'll start. And we start in our.
What are these for again?
Those are your house points. So you should have 60.
Oh.
Can you gain house points? Can you win?
Yeah,
house
I think the
points?
help cards will give you house points. All right.
So you shouldn't be hanging out in the hallways very often. In this
No,
game.
because that's where the danger is.
Okay.
Just like school.
Yeah.
All right, so I rolled an 8. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And it's been a while since y'all played Clue. So you do have to guess the room that you're currently in, zipping back and forth between 2 rooms. All right. So I think it was Draco Malfoy with the impedimenta, okay, in the potions classroom. And then I think we go, it'd probably be easier if we go this way as far as showing cards.
So technically, if Lee has any of those cards,
she has to show me.
If she doesn't,
Then Thor has to show me.
Okay.
was
Yeah.
Draco was the troublemaker.
Draco with the impedimenta jinx in
the
the
potion.
potions classroom. Okay. You should cover that so Thor doesn't see it.
Oh, really? I thought I was supposed to show it to everybody.
No, just to me.
Oh, my Lord. Okay. When you say show your cards,
Sorry, we
I'm going to
should
literally show my
refresh
cards.
to the basic
I'm trying
Clue
to think
rules.
about what that symbol is.
All right, so that means my turn is over, and we'll go to Lee next.
Okay. Okay. So I've got 7.
Yes.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's blocked. Okay.
But this one's not blocked.
Ah, okay. So do I have to go 7 or I can just go 4?
You can just go 4. You don't have to
Okay.
use your full roll.
Okay, so I'm in the divination classroom. And I have to guess the room I'm in, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so, okay.
The toadies.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I had those two.
No, I'm just saying. Though I was commenting on those 2 toadies.
Yeah, they're toadies, for sure. Crab and Goyle and Drake, Root,
That's some dangerous stuff.
yeah, in the divination room.
Okay, so if Thor has any of those, he has to show them to you.
I don't.
Okay. It was Crab and Goyle, Mandrake, Divination?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure Thor doesn't see.
Okay. Yeah. You guys are very sneaky.
All right.
Okay.
Seven. So does this mean this is?
Yeah, when it's
Block.
black. Yeah, you're starting in a rough spot. That's the price you pay for being Hermione.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is library.
So
All right. So I'm caught in the
Thor is
hallway.
in the hallway, so he has
So
to
he
roll
has
the
to
special
roll.
dice.
Okay.
All right, that's Ravenclaw. Do you want me to spin it for you?
Yeah, Ravenclaw. So spin. So what is Raven? So it just changes what the room is, or?
Yes, it changes what the room is. There's a dark mark in there, and that helps you get around. Okay.
It
Right.
helps you from avoiding the hallway.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
So if a dark mark appears either on the Hogwarts die on the board or on the board, draw a card from the dark deck and suffer the consequences.
Oh, dear.
This is like the last game we played, where the first roll,
Yes.
I died. This is gonna be.
Yeah, I think you lose one of those, and so me and Lee get to know what it is.
Do all of us
But
have to
all
do this?
characters.
Oh, all characters. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, so you got to pick one to give up.
And you just put them face down.
I think they just go into play, and everybody gets to know what they are.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Item, right?
Yeah, it has to be an item.
Has to be well. This is kind of a win-win for me because I don't have any items.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
All right, so I'll put mine in.
Ha! See, this was a success. Mandrake root. Who was guessing mandrake root earlier?
Lee, that's
Lee's
why
up to some shenanigans.
Well, that's why I
Lee's
picked
up.
it, because I knew I'd already shown it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
gain anything. from
So
this.
now that I consulted the rule book, and we've done one full round, you do roll the Hogwarts dice every time, not just when you're in the hallway.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
you?
So we'll start doing that this round. How does
Okay,
that
so,
sound?
so every time you got.
gotta
then what's
roll
the
all three.
consequences of being in the hallway without a
I believe some
hall
of the
pass?
dark mark cards will only affect people in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to
Nice.
spin Gryffindor. Which,
You just spin one spin?
yes.
All right.
And
that's-
that
Oh,
messes
okay.
me up a little bit because there was a secret passage there. So I have 8, so I'm going to yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I think it was Crab and Goyle with the impedimenta item, jinx, whatever, in the room of requirement.
Crab and Goyle seem to be a popular.
Nobody likes them.
Do you have any of those? Lee? Okay. Thor?
I don't.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
No,
No, this
It's a
is
strategy.
this is the type of shenanigans I was talking about.
Yes, yes.
okay, so Lee, it's your turn.
So someone else is up to the same shenanigans that
Yeah.
I was talking about.
I don't understand, but okay. All right.
Third dice as well.
Yeah. So Gryffindor.
That's Slytherin.
Oh, Slytherin. Oh,
That's
God,
up by
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Slytherin. Talk about a house that.
Yeah.
It's a rough deal.
Yeah, I don't know. Should they be suspended by the NCAA and Quidditch?
I think so.
But then
Yeah.
again, Gryffindor, they should be under some
Some scrutiny as well.
penalties as well. I mean, they got the ringer that first thing out, right, Harry?
So you have to rotate the Slytherin
Okay.
thingy.
This way.
Oh, the other way. Okay, so that gives me nothing.
All right.
And then,
And then you
Passage
can
that I
move.
just passed.
You fell over, but you're here.
oh yeah. Can I just go to the
You
hospital wing?
absolutely can.
Okay.
So there you are. And you can make a guess.
Okay. I'd say it's Crab and Goyle.
What room is it?
Hospital wing.
Crab and Goyle in the with the vanishing cabinet in the hospital wing.
Crab and Goyle, Vanishing Cabinet, Hospital.
What?
Anything?
No, Thor showed you one, so that's all you get.
Oh, I only get
Yeah.
the one.
You only get
But
the one.
here's the thing. If she's the shrewd player that I think she is, she already knows what. But I am also a shrewd player, because if she marked
Yeah.
what she thinks, then I know what she has. Aha.
How so?
I don't know. So, this is game theory, strategy.
There is a lot of strategy to Clue. I love Clue.
It's misdirection, sleight of hand. It's like being a magician. It's like being at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
Thor, you're up.
All right. No whammies, no whammies.
Uh-oh.
A whammy.
So, dark mark card for Thor.
Beans sent to you have been tampered with. You are now really sick. Lose 10 HP.
House points.
Yeah, house points.
Yep.
And help cards, Bazour or Madame Pomfrey. But
Yeah,
none
so
have
as you
help
pick them up, they can like defend you against things. So like if you had a Beazor, that would stop it, but you don't.
Oh, no.
All right, so
cards.
Thor,
I
you can make your move
I can
When do we
legally-
get help cards?
when you land on a star or when you roll a star.
Okay.
Room
Arts here.
Defense Against the Dark Arts. Library.
Gotta go to the library. Remind me.
Great Hall. And we'll just go right here.
All right, Thor's in the library.
All right.
Do we have to turn it once?
Nope, he didn't roll a house.
Rolled a-
Oh, he
Yeah,
got
he
a
rolled
dark mark, so he's got to do one of these.
He did.
All right.
Yeah, he did.
I'm gonna go Draco Malfoy in the library with the Vanishing Cabinet.
Okay. It goes to me first?
Mhm.
I don't have any of those. Alright. Something I like about Clue is that it has a good pace to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just keeps going. Alright, so I rolled Slytherin. So, can you spin that for me? Alright. Oh no!
The
Alright, so I'm gonna pick up a Dark Mark card.
Okay.
Your sweets have been replaced by puking pasties, and you've
Ugh.
noticed too late. Lose 15 HP.
That's
some change.
man, that's rough. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. And now I have 4. I'm here. So I'm gonna go to the Great Hall.
Okay.
Probably there. Yep. Alright. I think it was Draco Malfoy with the Impedimenta Jinx in the Great Hall.
And it's me.
Yes.
Go fish.
Alright, Thor.
I got one.
Alright.
How do we?
You wanna reach? Okay.
I'm not going to do that. I'm being
Oh my
shrewd.
Show the
All right.
viewers.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, Lee, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so I got a Hufflepuff. Is that Hufflepuff?
That's Gryffindor.
That's Gryffindor?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Red.
man. Where am I? Okay, yes.
Harry Potter card, but not.
I know. It's been too long since I've read them. So,
There's like a little notch here that you
okay,
can push
there
it
we
with.
go.
I'm right now in chapter 4 of.
Go to the divination classroom.
Which is,
There.
yeah.
Didn't you just come from? Didn't you? Isn't that?
I think that's how I got there, because I started here, and I went
Yeah, that
there,
would
and
make
I went
sense.
over there. Okay, so now does this mean this one's blocked off?
Yes.
Okay.
You do have this exit here, so you could get to the room of requirement if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could go to the divination room.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
And so I'm going to say that it is Dolores Umbridge with the Vanishing Cabinet. In the room of requirement. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I would say.
All right, so it goes to Thor.
Dolores.
Mm-hmm.
Vanishing Cabinet. Room of Requirement. Nope.
All right. Okay. Let me... Okay, Thor, you're up.
All right. Green, which is Hufflepuff, right?
Slytherin.
Slytherin. Ah,
Gosh.
See, now I'm losing my Harry Potter credit.
Mm-hmm. We used to drive. I would drive from Lamoni, Iowa, over to Kansas City, and then Indianapolis on to Cincinnati, and then I'd turn around and drive back, or drive down to Mississippi, and we had all of the Harry Potter read aloud
Yeah.
CDs, which that guy who read it was wonderful.
Stephen Fry did the UK ones. Who's the guy that did the US ones?
It's not the same one.
No, they had a different one because there are pronunciation differences between the
Yes,
two that
yeah.
lead to people to fight.
So, yes. So, I'm sorry, I'm losing my
Jim
credit.
Dale did the US ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta plan my plan. Right?
Okay, there's one thing that is confusing me right now.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to know who the characters are or rule them out?
You mean the people who like bad
The people who could have done this.
Yeah.
Because there are character cards that people have. 9, so I need to plan.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any other? All right, we'll just go Allery.
All right.
Allery helps. Not caught in the hallway. Draco.
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 I'm thinking of Rocky, right?
Well, when you
Draco.
read it all the time, and yeah.
Draco. Vanishing cabinet in the Allery.
Okay. I don't have any of those.
I don't have any of those either.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's Ravenclaw. And I have 7 to move. Something's out of whack here. Okay. 7. Oh, so I'm trapped in here, but I can go to the potions classroom, which is there.
Okay.
All right. I think it was. Peter Pettigrew with the vanishing cabinet in the potions classroom.
And it's me.
Yes.
And you're in the potions classroom.
Yes.
And with the vanishing cabinet?
Yes. You're up.
I'm so darn stealthy. Okay. So I got 4.
You got spin Gryffindor.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we got a dark mark.
Oh no.
Death Eater Lucius Malfoy is visiting Draco. Everybody loses 5 HP.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I need some change.
Me too.
Change. Change. Do you need change?
I'm good. I had that 5.
Oh.
So where does this go now?
I'm
Just a
putting it
discard pile.
Yeah.
We gotta get some help cards.
I know, right?
All right, so you have 4 to move.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can go to defense against the dark arts or take your chances out in the hallway.
I think I'm going to go to the defense against the dark arts. So where might that be?
I believe.
over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
All right.
Sorry, Thor. Okay. I'm going to say it's Dolores with the port key in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Dolores, Portkey, Defense Against the Dark Arts. I don't believe I have any of those.
Okay.
All right. I keep getting trapped, like the room.
Yeah.
This is not
Hogwarts
like
is
this.
dangerous.
It is. It is.
All right.
But it's very
right.
kind to
7.
those who mean.
Gotta move Hufflepuff first, though. Right by you.
Okay.
Which maybe opens up my. Is that it? Right.
Yep.
Yep. This. Right here.
All right.
So you got an open.
All right, so I'm back open. This goes to divination classroom. This one goes to the library. Where have I gone? All right, and that's 7. I have to land on it. Stop to get this, or
Great question.
do I just like?
Do you just go around and around?
Well, that's a help card, right? So I get to
Yeah.
get some help. So I'm not.
If you move onto a star symbol in the corridor, draw the top help card from the deck and put it face up in front of you. So I don't think you have to land on it. If you move onto.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, I thought you had to
1,
land.
2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Either way, I can't get. Right?
You could take your chances in the hallway, Thor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I'm still not getting it. So
But if he stands here, can't he just get in?
No.
No, you need to have
I
another.
have to neither know.
Yeah.
Move my point.
Okay.
'Cause in XCOM,
Yeah.
this is like life or death. Like this is like half shield versus a whole shield. And
Right.
Aliens are gonna probably kill you.
You do have plenty of house points.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna land here. Help card goes face up like this.
Yes, so everybody knows what you have.
All right, so it's
Fox.
Fox. And then that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
All right.
I'm
So
stuck
no
in the
guess
hall.
for Thor.
All right.
There we go. Help card from
Oh,
me. please.
yay.
Thank you. I have Stupefy
Nice.
and 9. So, guess I'm going to the hospital wing. All right. I think it was Crab and Goyle. With the port key in the hospital wing. Key. Thank you.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. All right, Lee, you're up.
Man, dark mark.
Uh-oh.
I'm in the hallway too. What is that? Like,
Sometimes it'll be
Oh,
like people in the
oh.
hallway are in danger.
You have been petrified.
lose 20 points. Help cards. Mandrake, Restorative Draft, Madame Pomfrey. Fox, come on. Help me.
I thought he
20
could
is a
cry on you and heal you or something.
Uh-oh.
That's some mean stuff.
Corridor's dangerous.
Okay, so 5. Where am I? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
I don't think you get anywhere with
I
5.
don't.
Yeah. You can take the secret passage.
I'm going to take the secret passage.
Didn't you take it last time?
They change. Like, there's multiple
Oh.
secret passages.
Oh, so you're going, okay, so you're going to the divination classroom.
Yeah,
Which
wherever that
is
is.
Right here. which-
Okay. Okay. I'm going to say it's Bellatrix with the Mandrake.
There are some top-level shenanigans
Yeah.
going on.
In the divination.
All right. All right, you're up, Thor.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Would you like me to spin for you?
Yeah. At least it's getting away
All right.
from that. All right, and then it's 6. So I can go here. All right. Let's see if I can do Lee-level shenanigans with my guess. Lucius Malfoy. With the vanishing cabinet in the divination classroom.
All right, Lucius, Lucius, vanishing cabinet, divination. None of those.
Okay,
All right.
one step closer.
Okay, I'm up.
Yes.
All right, I get a help card, which is Alohomora, and I can use this to go through a closed door.
Oh, that's
It
handy.
is handy. But I'm going to take the secret passage to the trophy room
Okay.
and make some guesses. All right, I think it was Draco Malfoy with the Impedimenta Jinx in the trophy room.
Not me.
All right, Thor.
Draco, Impedimenta trophy room.
Yes.
Let's see. I think I might have.
Okay, thank you. Okay. That's you, Lee. Plotting some moves.
I'm trying to read upside down.
Oh, that was the hospital wing.
All right. So, Gryffindor,
Right here.
7. So,
Yeah, 7 doesn't work for that one.
mm-mm. Okay. I'm going to go to the hospital wing. And I'm going to guess that it is Draco. No. I'm gonna guess that it's Peter. With the impedimenta curse in the hospital room.
Okay. Thor, what do you got?
So,
Oh no. See what we got.
man, I was
Are you gonna affect all of us here now?
Thor, you're just unlucky.
telling you. All characters. Draco and his cronies trap you to start a duel. Lose 5 house points.
What are the
Can't we use
defenses?
some-
Defense
Spell?
are, Professor McGonagall, Marauders Map, Stupefy, or
Nice.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. So,
And now my secret passage has been...
yeah. Did you pay the pauper there?
Yeah,
Thor?
did you
I did.
pay the 5?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Well,
You can't even get to the help.
2, 3, 4. All right.
Oh, nuts. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll take another help card.
Dang, someone's got that lucky.
Felix Felices. Woo.
Oh, that's
All right.
wonderful.
So I can
we
use
can
that.
all use some luck.
Yes.
that?
I can use that at the start of my turn to have a 10 on the dice instead of rolling them. I'm gonna
Nice.
save that though. I've got bigger plans. All right, let's see. Where do I want to go? I've got 6 in the hospital wing.
Have you been to the Defense Against the Dark Arts room?
I haven't, but it's pretty far away.
Well,
oh
you
no,
got
I'm
a
looking
secret.
at the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, you got a secret passage there.
Oh yeah. Let's head to the Defense Against the Dark Arts. All right. I think it was.
I don't have any of that.
Okay, Thor.
No.
All right. Cool. Lee, you're up.
Okay. So, is that Gryffindor? No, that's
that's
Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw.
Oh, Ravenclaw. Okay.
Right up there.
All right. Do you mind?
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we're safe.
So I've still got a.
You've got a secret passage to the trophy room,
Okay.
or you can move 6. The trophy room is here.
I really want that star, but
Could you hit it? You might be able to. That'd be
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Yeah. So. All right. I'm going to say it's Lucius Malfoy.
Ooh, you gotta move.
Oh.
You can't
I
just
haven't
hang out
moved?
in there. Yeah.
Come on. Okay. Well, I'm going to go to the trophy room.
All right. Right down there.
Yeah. So, sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
So I'm going to say, that it's Lucius. And I'm going to say it's with Petrificus Totalis in the trophy room.
Okay.
Lucius,
Lucius Malfoy.
whatever. And
Malfoy,
the trophy.
yeah.
No, the Y.
Oh, it's the Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis. Six.
All right, that's Hufflepuff.
Is that this one?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm not going back there. I can stop here. One. Get one of these that haven't helped me at all. Petrificus Totalis, so hopefully
Yeah.
that will help me.
Mm-hmm.
And for the love of all things holy,
You can go to the Owlery.
I've already already been to the Allery. Do I need to go to the Allery? Maybe. I don't know. All right, I guess we're going to the Allery. 1, 2, 3, 4,
All right.
5. All right. Crab and Goyle. Petrificus totalis in the Allery.
All right. I'm up.
Okay.
I'm in the Defense Against Dark Arts room. Really no good place to go. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna spin Gryffindor. Good. And I'll go to the divination classroom.
Nice.
Alright. I think it was Lucius with the Impedimenta Jinx in the divination classroom.
So it's me.
Yes. Thank you. You're up, Lee.
Okay. Give me a star. No. Okay. So
Gryffindor.
no dark mark. That's good. Now I have 9.
It's a good roll.
But I'm blocked in.
You've got to exit here.
Oh, okay.
There's a secret passage to the room of requirement.
Which is that?
Yeah.
And that's blocked in all the way, too. Look at that.
You could probably make it to the Owlery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And then you get a star.
Okay. I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I get a help card. So it's going to be, I get to put the dice on 12 if I want to.
Yeah.
That's a good one to
It
have.
is a good one.
I love luck. Okay. So I'm going to say Crab and Goyle. With the port key in the divination room.
Crab and Goyle with the port key in the
You're in the
divination room.
divination room? Or the Allery?
Oh, no, I'm in the Allery.
Oh,
I'm
Allery,
sorry.
okay.
In the Allery. Good grief, sorry.
Okay. Crab and Goyle, port key, Owlery.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I was a little bit disappointed in that guess. Someone else gets to check something off.
Uh-oh.
For the love of all. Characters in the potions classroom. Anyone in the potions classroom?
We're clear.
All right, never mind. 8.
That's nice.
I don't want to do this. And we're just gonna stop off on the library. What is this? A secret passage to the hospital? Where's the hospital?
That's
Mm-hmm.
over there.
Where do I need to go? So I'm just like
The rooms
I've
make
been
it tough.
wandering between these
Yeah.
two rooms
Yeah,
the whole game.
yeah.
Where do I need to go? All right. I guess I just gotta go hang out in the hallway.
All right.
I think 'cause I'm just gonna get trapped Unless this gets rolled, right?
Yeah,
And
if that
yeah.
spins, you might get a secret passage.
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of RNGesus, so it's 1, 2, and obviously it's not working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get out here or have some options.
All right. All right, this is another help card.
Man, it's
Ooh,
Oh, that's good.
nice one. Good to have Maggie Smith on my side.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
All right, so I'm over there. I need to be not over there. All right, I'm gonna take my chances in the hospital wing. All right, I think it was Draco Malfoy with impedimenta in the hospital wing.
Nothing here.
Okay. You know what this is gonna be. Yep, all right. All right, Lee.
Okay. Oh, nice. Lumos.
Nice.
All right, so 10. I'm going to go over to the Great Hall. Got a secret passage here.
All right.
So,
Was that there when I left the Allery? Or did this get moved?
what's that?
I didn't spin it.
I didn't pay attention to that. Here I am hanging in the hallway. I don't think I've used the secret passage this entire game. I just used to be going between the Allery
Yeah.
and the... And I keep getting, oh, that room's blocked. Okay.
Okay,
Great Hall.
I'm going to say it's Peter Pettigrew
Peter's a popular pick.
with a port key in the Great Hall. Okay.
All right, Thor. Oh boy,
Hey,
we're going
finally
hog
some
wild
luck.
with these.
I get Madame Pomfrey.
Ooh.
Nice.
And that's a 7. So do I have options here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
Blocked there.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the room thing is where it starts to get tight.
And it's like if I go here. Oh, okay.
All right. Okay.
All right. Stop off there. Get that. All right.
All right. That's another help card for you.
Yep. All the help I can. Dark detector.
Ooh, that's good.
All right. Lucius Malfoy. With the port key in the Great Hall.
Okay. I don't have any of those.
Dang it.
I got you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
That's okay. That's not the information I needed.
Ah, yes, I understand.
I think me and Thor are in the same boat here.
What's this thing? I got 2 things circled.
Yeah, I got 2 things. All right. That's a Gryffindor spin. All right, we're safe there. And I've got 5 to work with. Where do I need to go? That'll take me to the trophy room. I don't want to be in the trophy room. Okay.
Particular reason why you don't want to be in the trophy room?
I've been there.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. I'm going to stay in the hallway for a bit, but I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. card. Ridiculous.
I love that one.
Good spell.
Yes.
All right, Lee, you're up.
Okay.
Hufflepuff
It's a Hufflepuff.
right there. There we go.
Okay, perfect. All right. I was counting and you messed me up. Okay. That wouldn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That wouldn't do it either.
You're gonna get caught in the hallway without a hall pass. So.
She's got
Okay,
Lumos.
I'm gonna
That
go
makes sense.
over. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to potions,
All right.
and I'm gonna say Lucius Malfoy. With the impedimenta in the potions classroom.
Okay.
Potions classroom. On the roll, we'll see if Is that Slytherin?
Yep.
Aha! Oh! That's all right. Really?
Did you go too far?
Because it was blocked, right? It was, yeah. I think
Oh, okay. Yeah, you spun twice.
All right.
You
Sorry.
stopped there. Yeah, that's okay.
That's it.
I'm happy to have a dark mark.
Yes, me too.
I was like, well, I got a little angry because I was like, this has been blocked. All right. All right, so no trouble making stuff. I'm free to go down here and get a right 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop off there. Get me a. Oh, I get Snape.
Oh,
Who is
he's
the,
an ally?
Of course he's an ally. Snape's
Who is
always
the most?
been an
I
ally.
would say Snape is the most interesting character I think in the Harry Potter.
He is. He's the most complex and the most sympathetic to me.
I disagree.
I don't know about sympathetic, but I think
I find him sympathetic.
I think
I think Dumbledore takes the cake for complex.
Dumbledore is pretty complex, but
Snape has got the I gotta pretend to be a bad
Yeah.
guy like the whole time, right?
yeah, I mean,
You don't
Snape.
think he's pretending, or you think he was a little bit? He was a gray Jedi.
I think he abused some children along the way.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, he had to keep up appearances. I mean, he made he made a mistake when he was very young and
Yeah.
he was an outcast. I mean, really,
Well,
That's fair.
made fun of really
That's
badly.
fair.
And he was in love with Harry's mother.
That's right.
And that's some conflicting kind of feelings when you're trying to deal with the child of someone that you've.
I was more talking about Neville.
Oh, okay.
He was pretty vicious.
Oh, he was.
Neville.
But look how Neville grew.
That's true.
So
He
do you
turned
think?
out okay.
So maybe it was teachable moments that made Neville the hero that he became.
That's exactly right. Because wasn't it Snape who took him into his office and started working with him to become a horticulturist?
No, that was Mad Eye.
Oh, was it Mad Eye?
It was Mad Eye.
Oh, that's too bad. Never mind. Okay, but I still think
All right.
Snape is very sympathetic.
Where are we?
I'm
What are we
guessing.
doing?
I'm in the, I
Okay,
think
you're
I'm
guessing.
In the
All
dark
right.
arts room somewhere. All right. Lucius Malfoy. With the port key. She's going for it.
That was beautiful. All right, I would like to use my Felix Felicis card. Which one's the discard pile?
Right there. I
Okay.
think the game is over.
All right, so one of these I'm a little shaky on, but so this could end badly for me. All right, so I think it was. I need to guess before I look. I think it was Draco Malfoy with the Vanishing Cabinet in the Defense Against the Dark Arts room.
That's my same guess.
Here we go.
I think she wins.
I think it's
All
very
right.
likely.
There it is. Defense Against the Dark Arts. Draco Malfoy, Vanishing Cabinet.
Yes.
Very nice.
All right.
Very, very
I
nice.
bet I was stuck here
Yeah.
for so long.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
dang.
rooms get you tripped up.
I was about to take this passage next time. That's the reason I went there,
Yeah.
was to come here.
Just
Yeah.
gotta confirm the room.
All right. Can I adjust the camera angle and we'll have our debrief?
Yes. I was having too much fun to debrief, though.
Really good game.
I love this game. This is great. A lot less moving parts
Yes.
than the last game.
It's dramatically.
Plus, we all had the background knowledge of having played Clue. We knew
Yeah.
how to do the shenanigans that everyone was doing, by the way,
Yeah. Yes.
because it was the shenanigans that I had. I had the two for since the second round, I think.
So who had Crab and Goyle?
That was me.
Jeez.
I just never got past Thor to get
Because you
to
kept
it.
guessing the same thing for me,
Yeah.
so I kept showing you the same card.
The
Yeah.
key
Every time.
is.
Well, it was
so-
Peter Pettigrew. Who had Peter Pettigrew?
That was me.
Jeez, jeez.
The key is here. You got to keep track of who you showed the card to and
Ah.
who showed you the card.
Yeah, I ended up doing that at the very end.
Yeah, if you
know?
start with that, it really helps because then.
Because that last guess you did is all right, I'll show you the same thing.
Well, that's what I showed you the same
Yeah.
card too, though.
But I wasn't concerned with that one because yeah.
It was
'cause
pretty
I
obvious. Yeah.
I was just clarifying the room. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I did take a few chances on some. So Lucius Malfoy I wasn't certain about. I was pretty sure Thor had him, and it was
Yeah.
between him and Draco.
Yeah.
Why not
so I took
Beatrix?
a-
Though no one guessed her,
Bellatrix?
and I had her the whole time, and I did not show her
I guess
that was
Beatrix.
How did I figure that out?
because I
A
didn't show.
Bellatrix. Yeah, you showed her to me.
Oh, did I show it?
That must have been how I got it.
All right.
Yeah. So I have a whole system here. Ready? So
Yeah.
X with circle around it means I have the card.
Right.
When I put the letter next to the name, that means I've shown you the Mandrake card, and that helps me keep track of it. X with a letter next to it means I think that person has that card. Pretty certain. And then X with a letter and a circle means you showed me the card.
There, that's
This
I
is
get-
some very good.
See, I was talking about my 7th grade shenanigans.
Yeah.
Just guessing using cards that you had in your hand to make guesses to throw people out to eliminate. So you're focusing
Yeah.
on one thing, not
Right.
Yeah.
3 things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a decent amount of strategy in Clue, which I really like about it. But I think once you've played Clue a couple times, that strategy is apparent. So I don't think there's
That's
the
true.
wall
Yeah.
that maybe Dead of Winter had of learning how to play the game and then how to kind of take advantage of the game and play the game in a different way. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So let's talk. Well,
yeah.
we're talking about how Clue works, and
Right.
it's
Yeah.
the same mechanic. But
How do we feel it brings in the Harry Potter?
the
Oh, I love the Harry
I
Potter.
think the moving the move that was one of the most frustrating mechanics, but
Yes.
the most helpful mechanics
Right.
because while I was trapped in this corner, not being able to get over here to check this room the whole time. I wanted to get here the whole time.
And I think it makes the game evolve in a way that traditional Clue doesn't, because
Right.
the passages are always the same, whereas you can get lucky and kind of dart to where you need to based on the secret passages.
Yeah, I like that one aspect of what we were playing against wasn't each other, but
Right.
it was Hogwarts.
Yeah.
I mean, we're actually playing, we've got enemies, but Hogwarts, is changing on us, and we've
Yeah.
got it. So we're trying to figure out Hogwarts, and we're also trying to figure out what each other
Yeah.
are going to do.
And
Plus-
go ahead.
Yeah, plus we have the lore of Harry Potter. We know Crabbe and Goyle are a bunch of toadies. Draco's up to no good. And,
Yeah.
And Bellatrix is
and there's a thing in
certifiable.
game theory around the narratology, around the narrative of game creation. And, like, what this does is actually remix Rowling's narrative. So we're we're actually adding to
Yes.
the narrative or the world building that happens. That's in new, nuanced ways. I think is interesting.
Yeah, and I like to, I don't remember if this was before or after we hit record, but you mentioned when we were setting up the board that the room of requirement was here, and you said, like, oh, but it moves around. Why is it still there?
Yeah.
So I think they do simulate that in some way with the shifting
Right.
around. And in the books, the castle is a kind of enemy sometimes, too. They encounter locked doors and scary places, and they have
Pictures
to...
that insult them.
Yeah.
What did Dumbledore say? He said Hogwarts will always provide an answer.
Help will always be available at Hogwarts for those who ask for it.
That's
I think.
it. Yeah. So, the room of requirement, the sword of Gryffindor.
Yeah.
And so that, I think that was an important aspect of this that
Yeah. And two, there's the help cards as well. That if
Right.
you seek it out, you do get the allies and the spells that you need. Yeah.
Which was something that was like, because I was already rolling the bad card the bad die, as usual, and so I need help. Although I ended up not getting any of the
The ones you needed. Yeah.
I think Fox is a terrible ally. I'm just saying.
yes.
I will say
Fox should be better. Yes.
I've played this a few times, and I don't think I've ever had anybody run out of house points.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah. It is good, but it does mitigate some of the threat.
Yeah.
So
So we could
with
stay in the-
with the mechanics, I think they are trying to make you take more risks.
Okay.
So you're not doing the dance around the room game.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
the shenanigans that everyone was playing.
Yeah.
I think if you wanted to remix this game and kind of make it a little hard, I would almost start you with less.
Yeah. Yeah, because the
Yeah,
rules have
yeah,
outlines
less
for,
house
like, okay,
points.
if you're starting with 3 players, give everybody this many house points, and it becomes more, I think, but the more players that you have. But definitely, like, if we started with 30 house points, I would be in trouble.
Well,
And you'd
and
be changing your strategy. Like,
Yeah.
all right, I can stand in a room. Or,
Yeah. I'm going to take the secret passage, even if I don't need to go to that room, because I don't want to be in the hallway.
exactly. And I know I always kind of go back to this collaborative thing, but I think that, like if you created a new mechanic that was, okay, you can earn house points by giving someone
Okay.
your help card.
I did consider trying to sell one when Thor was frustrated by the locked doors, because I have the Alohomora card, and
Yeah.
if I was dire on house points, I would permit that. There's nothing in the rules that says you can't sell your...
So that's an interesting mechanic, because the one thing that I liked about the Harry Potter battle at Hogwarts, I think it's the next game we should probably think. We'll just do a Harry
Yes.
Potter theme.
I love that.
a
Yeah.
deck building
Yeah.
game, which is entirely cooperative.
Okay.
Yes.
Where you do share your health points, you share your attack points. I think that building in, so it could be almost semi-collaborative, where we're still competing on finding out who the troublemaker is that's got Neville.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're also helping each other. I think that maybe talk about an interesting aspect of how
Yeah.
we could remix this to make it more collaborative or semi-collaborative.
Or even have a shared pool. because like
Yeah.
you two are both Gryffindors and I'm a Ravenclaw. If we had another player that was also playing as a Ravenclaw,
Right.
play with teams and share the house points because you're in the same house.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
could be
great
fun.
idea. Yeah.
And then you're also, I think, so in a classroom, I think that would be a really great aspect is if you've got like, say 10 students, you can do, I think you could, how many players are there?
I think 6.
6. So you could possibly
Play by house.
play by
Yeah.
house,
With-
where you could actually add, instead of characters, you can probably add tokens. So Raven add a different token, so every one of the players, this is Gryffindors, these are Gryffindors team colors, and these are Hufflepuff's team colors.
Yeah.
And
That makes
and you can
sense.
almost start like people at different locations as well. So
Yeah.
From your house or-
Everyone in a different. Everyone starts from a house. Starts
Yeah.
at a different location.
Yeah. How could we build narratives into this? For instance, I mean, I kept thinking, you know, is there a way that there's a story
Well,
without totally giving away the characters you
Well,
have?
the exposition starts right away. Neville's
Yeah.
disappeared, so there's
Right.
already kind of
Right.
exposition of the story, the MacGuffin of the story. What
Yeah.
have you.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta help Neville.
yeah, and you can write too from your character's perspective of trying to figure it out. Like, hey, Lucius was here on a day when he didn't visit Draco, and that's a little suspicious. So I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
investigate Lucius a little bit.
Yeah.
And that
could-
too gets them to take on the narrative voice of one of the characters.
Oh,
could
that's
have-
good. That could be
Yeah.
a
You could have like a
narrative
dialogue
or- yeah.
as a almost live action role play with the game, where
Yeah.
we're taking on the characters, but we're also having dialogue and conversation around. All right, I got Snape.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can trust this guy.
Yeah.
Should I
Yeah,
trust this guy or
exactly.
not? But
Yeah.
he's an
Yeah.
ally. What does that mean?
No,
and is this
yeah.
a spoiler for the? Is this a spoiler for the books?
I think if you play it where you say, like, I don't know if, well, that's a question through the whole books if you can trust Snape. Obviously, if you know the answer to that, that's a spoiler for 7, but
'Cause it's
Well,
up
I
until-
mean-
it's
Yeah.
up until 7, right, where he's finally revealed as kind of the secret
Kind of
hero.
good.
The total hero. Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you, he was mistreated very badly
I think
by
Neville-
James.
I think Neville was the hero, I think, right?
Yeah,
Harry was
Neville
obvious,
and
but-
Luna.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't really divide it out at the end, I don't think.
there are
could
lots
you?
of heroes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
'cause-
diplomatic answer.
Well,
And
Luna,
Hermione.
Yeah, Hermione. Of course,
Ron,
Harry.
I don't know.
Ron.
Ron's kind of like a.
Ron
he's
does
like-
things.
He does, but he's like he's the Robin to the Batmans, right? He's the sidekick. I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
Sorry about Ron fans. out there.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not a big Ron fan. He's kind of the one I. That's why I was always disappointed that Hermione and Harry didn't kind of have a connection because
You're a
yeah.
Harmony fan there.
I was I think
Harmony fan.
I
Didn't
think
know
it
that
makes.
was a thing.
I think it makes. Although who was the Asian character?
Cho
Oh,
Chang.
yeah, Cho Chang.
I was heartbroken when she broke Harry's heart,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I got angry at her. But I was always hoping that could have been because there would, for a narrative standpoint, that's kind of an interesting because it's almost that romantic kind of romance kind of thing that
Yeah.
you get heartbroken, but then you win the love at the end or something like
Yeah,
that.
but that's
Ginny
not
wasn't
real,
set up
is
well.
it? You know, it's not really.
I just
real.
don't understand why she wouldn't find Harry the coolest. Why?
I mean, she did just lose her boyfriend like 6 months prior to.
Yeah, that's right. And Harry was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Harry was there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still disappointed about that little
Yeah.
breakup. I wanted them
Okay.
to get.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than Ginny. Ginny's like came out.
I
of left
think
field.
Ginny had a decent setup in Chamber of Secrets,
Yes.
and then she kind of disappeared for 2
And then
books.
All of a sudden,
and-
they're making goo goo eyes at each other.
Yeah,
when they
I
put
think
the-
Order of the Phoenix has a really. We're getting into Harry Potter shipping aside from besides the game, but I think that Ginny has this really underrated moment in the book to 5 when Harry is dealing with the legimancy lessons, and he says like, "None of you know what it's like to have Voldemort in your head," and Ginny's
Yes.
like, "Hey."
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And I wish they had kind of built out that connection between them, that they're 2 people who have been controlled by Voldemort. But no, I agree that Ginny maybe wasn't developed as much as she could have
Right.
been.
And then there's the tension between Harry and Ron because
Yeah.
Yeah.
as
Honestly,
an older
there's-
brother,
Yeah.
if my best friend is trying to hang out with my little sister, I'd be a little.
Yeah.
And they hardly dealt with
They
it.
didn't
Like
deal-
it gave Harry a moment of pause.
Yeah.
But then it was like, well, he'll deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the TV show now that I'm watching? That it's the Wu-Tang Clan
They have a
series
TV
on
show?
Hulu.
Oh.
About it's kind of and there's the tension with Method, who
Yeah.
the guy that becomes Method Man is dating who's a younger sister, RZA's sister, and
Yeah.
it's always about we don't want to let my
Yeah.
brother. I don't want to let your brothers find out that we're
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
in love.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
feeling, and I think that's a more realistic than you like my sister.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of thing, because
Yeah. I think, though, the romance, for Harry at least, is so ancillary to the books in an
Right.
intentional way. And I think that part of the overarching journey of Harry Potter is not just the hero's journey, but also the journey to Harry finding a family. And I think in that sense,
Yeah.
Ginny makes sense because it's him
True.
officially joining the
The
Weasley
Weasleys.
family in a way.
Exactly, yeah.
So I like it in that sense, too.
Yeah.
but but then there's like problems with if he's already kind of been
That's true.
adopted
Yeah, you
by
don't
the
need to be
Weasley
married
family.
into...
But that
Doesn't
might
it,
be
like,
part of
it's a
the.
little.
Well, it's a little weird,
I
but
mean, but
that's
there's
part
been
of the
stories,
story,
yeah.
though. Yeah, is that they grew up together,
Right.
Right. And
We'll
he was
also
adopted
consider
by the family.
that Rowling's favorite novel is Emma by Jane Austen, and
Okay.
Emma marries her kind of
Brother.
not brother, but like he's been there since she was a baby.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I wanted Luna and Harry to get together.
I think
that
that's
would have been
sorry.
interesting.
I can
That
hear an
would've
argument for
wanted
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would have been an interesting choice. Hermione may have been too obvious,
Yeah.
I think that's my problem with
because
it.
I
It's
think
too
that would have
obvious
been that
and-
was what the expectations were.
Right.
This is going to be the big.
Yeah.
So that was probably an interesting choice that Rowling did not to follow that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
We can write our fan fictions on
We can.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
right.
we can use this gameplay as we're talking about remix. Is this would be a way to invite students to do fan fiction
Mm-hmm.
in a scaffolded way, because the story is getting structured up
Mm-hmm.
to, all right, we'll write a narrative based off of what happened in this story, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we're modifying it to be a collaborative thing, I would love to have somebody write like a Luna and Ginny bunny cop
Yeah.
fan fiction. That would be
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Hermione's getting, and Hermione had some really horrible luck in this game. What's up with that?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. It would be
Look.
interesting if there was like a character thing to it, like
Yeah.
Hermione gets to see an extra card, or
Right.
Here's
or
the interesting-
powers.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
powers.
Yeah.
I would
So
like
here's
to
the-
see powers.
With the deck building game that I'm going to bring in next time is that happens, but this could be an interesting mechanic for having students have a voice and remix in the game.
right?
Yes.
And you can how do they understand the characters?
Right.
All right, what special power would Hermione get and
Yeah.
why, based off of the story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hermione probably would get 5 extra spell cards, or
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also
card.
bringing in kind of a game design thing because you have to keep those things balanced. Like,
Right.
obviously, Hermione is kind of the best character in the Harry Potter series, but you can't give her the best
She
power.
can't, you can't overpower.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
she gets to start with one spell card,
Right.
Where Harry, who gets items, might get to start with an item card.
Sure,
and,
yeah.
Right.
Neville gets to start with.
A mandrake.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gets
Yeah.
to start. Yeah, he gets to start with something that helps him.
Yeah,
be immune
something
to-
like that. Yeah.
Or the one that changes.
Gillyweed.
The gillyweed. Because that. Well, no, not the gilly. Is it the gillyweed?
The one that Harry takes in Goblet of Fire to no.
No, the one that turns you into someone else.
Oh, the Polyjuice
the
potion.
polyjuice
Yeah.
potion. Yes, because that's how he started, right? With the polyjuice potion.
No, Neville is terrible at potions.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay, but the okay,
How would
never
remix
mind.
Ron? See, there's the
Yeah,
rub.
yeah.
Ron starts with -5.
Ron might. There's a Fred and George help card. He could start with that. They're
Okay,
his
Yeah.
So
brothers.
he gets his brother.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
gets a family help. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was just thinking, like, you could have students, like, maybe there's a narrative that the students get together and, okay, we have these cards. but they write some narratives so that when people land in a certain room,
Yeah.
they could read it, just a short narrative.
Yeah.
That could be
So
misleading or revealing.
Sure.
Either way.
And it could be in part of the guess. It has to be some exposition, like
Right.
Yeah.
all right, we're gathered here in the great hall,
Yeah.
and Hermione is staring viciously at Draco Malfoy.
Draco.
See, I have always called him Draco, and I think it is that
'Cause the
Rocky.
Dracula?
Rocky.
Drago.
Drago.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
always confused. I always just get, because Drago is a notorious bad guy in the Rocky
Yeah.
series. Yeah. Although in the new Rocky, in the new Creed 2, he becomes a very nuanced character. But
Well,
I
Draco
digress.
does too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Well, at the
legitimate.
end,
Yeah.
I get the,
Oh, Draco's never going to be good. Never.
I haven't read Cursed Child yet, so.
So you don't think so? So is that about the redemption of Draco? that what
It's
you've
about
heard?
Albus Severus and Scorpius. They're Draco and Harry's sons.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how much it develops Draco. I haven't read it yet.
So then we can have a debate over which characters do you think can be redeemed at the end,
Exactly.
fair,
And
yeah.
how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Because the big, and then you bring in kind of connections to other great narratives that have redeemed bad guys, like
Right.
Star
Yeah.
Wars, like
Right.
Darth Vader was redeemed at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can debate in a month or no if Kylo Ren gets redeemed, which I think is where they're going to go, but I'd be a little bit angry because he did kill the best character in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And
Just dropping the spoilers here.
spoilers for if you haven't seen The Force Awakens, Han Solo dies, it's killed by Kylo Ren, and there's been a hint, possibly spoiler, that there is a redemption arc for him.
That would be good, I think.
It'd be hard.
It'd be very hard, but it'd be good.
I do
There'd
have-
have to be a big blood sacrifice for that.
I do have Star Wars Clue as well. I think Clue, yeah.
Oh, you really want me to get her out. See, I'm like, I'm going to make a confession with the Harry Potter series. I did read Sorcerer's Stone with my ninth graders classroom doing a hero's journey thing. I skipped the books until
4.
no, my partner, she read all the books in Korean and in English, and so she was my source. But I was late to the game in the Harry Potter. The movies were already starting to come out, and so I was watching the movies, and I'm like, well, all right, I'm just going to watch the movies. But when it was the last two, what is it? What are the last two?
Well, they split
Part
Deathly
1 and
Hallows
2.
into.
But the
But
books,
Half-Blood Prince and then
Half-Blood Prince
Deathly
and the
Hallows.
Dead. So
Yeah.
I didn't start until Half-Blood Prince because I had gotten into Harry Potter when Sorcerer's Stones came out, and all those books had already came out.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I was like teaching in Korea and, having fun in my late 20s.
Yeah.
Harry Potter. I was going with dates with my partner in Korea to that was our Harry Potter stuff. So I didn't want to spoil going. And it was like every year was a new Harry Potter. It was
Yeah.
like during Christmas. And so I didn't have the need or the motivation at the time to read the books. But when I got to that one before the Half-Blood Prince,
Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix,
Yes.
I was so
Yes.
I was invested in the movies that I was like, I want to know what happens. And
Yeah.
so then it was me getting the books, and by then the books were like more YA lit.
Yeah.
So it was there. This is why I like Rowling's work so well, is because she writes it developmentally. So
Right.
Harry Potter and
Yes.
Sorcerer's Stone, I would go right
It's
into fifth,
children's
sixth
lit,
grade. It's
yeah.
children's literature,
Yeah.
maybe pushing into YA lit, but then by the time the Deadly Hallows is out, it is like for 17, 18,
Yeah.
19
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was teaching 7th grade reading in English, and that's when the first Harry Potter came out. And there was a huge controversy because, of course, I'm from Mississippi, and rural Mississippi, and we wanted to bring it into the classrooms.
Was it something you had to write a book defense on? Because that's been the Sorcerer's Stone's been
Yeah.
one of the most commonly banned or challenged books.
Only the first one had come out, the very first one, and we were going to have to send home permission slips for parents to allow this, and no, Magic, no. Witches, no. Magic,
So how
no.
did-
Like a K,
Yeah.
magic with a K.
Yeah.
And so, yeah,
So did you write a book defense for the book?
there was no such thing. Not at that point.
think
Not in Mississippi.
NCTE, I don't know if you're aware,
well-
has a template. So I'm guessing some teachers may watch this show.
Yes.
Teachers Play Games. For the record, if you are wanting to teach a book, hopefully you don't get challenged with Harry Potter for the love of all things holy. But if there is, National Council of Teachers of English has a template for teachers to follow the a rationale for teaching this book. And it's a really well-structured way of writing it that I think principals, superintendents, and parents, which would be the audience for it, would take that rationale very seriously. And so there's help out there for teachers that need to do a book defense for their school for a book that gets
Oh, boy.
challenged. Whoa.
What happened?
The light
The light sensor?
There we go.
Really? We haven't
So I'm just going to say it came to the board before we even got to that point. It was proactive. And just to say, my daughter's school, because of a board action, can't teach The Handmaid's Tale any longer. And so, yeah, I understand
So are
those things are available.
what are the teachers doing? Are they writing book defenses, but they present them in front of the board, and the board doesn't read these, so there's no teacher
Parents,
agency?
parents call board members meet, and things are decided.
But there's no
Recourse for the
there's
teachers.
no like rationale to defend. There should be something to be able to defend these books before the decision is made.
I think in wonderful bureaucratic, fair systems that does occur.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of rural, systems, it's a very small town, very small, everybody knows each other, and so then,
And for a teacher too, like especially if you don't have tenure, it's hard to kind of put your neck out there and
Absolutely.
say, I want to teach it. I don't care.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are rationales out there. Try to always write your rationale before you. Always anticipate.
I
things are right.
wouldn't think that there's
But
as
here's
much
the thing with
pushback on Harry Potter anymore.
But there is, because I just heard that
Really?
there was I think it was a parochial school. I think it was a Catholic school in Tennessee.
Yeah.
That banned it this last year. So
Yeah.
it's still a hot topic, apparently, that Harry Potter's causing some
Yeah.
trouble, is up to some shenanigans. And it's kind of strange that Harry Potter would be.
I think for a lot of years, people were reluctant to teach Harry Potter because kids had already seen the movies or read the books. And we've only, because I was the generation that grew up with the books.
Right.
So if a teacher told me in 8th grade, like, hey, we're going to read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, I'd be like, I've read that 6 years ago,
Right.
so that's too bad. And I think now we've reached a point where kids really haven't grown up with it.
No.
And so it's more feasible to teach the book. So I could see now those arguments are coming up again against the book as they're being brought into the
Plus,
classroom.
Possibly.
One of the templates for the rationale is literary qualities or redeeming values. And I think
Harry
as an
Potter has a
English
lot.
teacher,
Many
you can
good
spend you
themes.
can write 25 pages just on that section alone about the literary quality that Rowling brought.
Absolutely.
As opposed to other maybe children's lit or YA lit written at that time. Rowling, I think, really legitimized children's and young adult literature in the quality of writing that
Absolutely.
she presented. So just the depth of understanding of mythology and,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
world building
Yeah.
that she went into, and really
Yeah.
crafting a wonderfully well done story where we're having debates around choices that she makes, but the way she presented the story and wrote the story, I think for English teachers, it's easy to defend with that, just the
Yeah.
literariness of it.
And if we're looking at
Feeling pretty old right now. Because, I mean, we used to wait outside the bookstore, it'd go on sale
Yeah.
at midnight, and
Yeah,
everybody
I
would
went to
go
plenty of those.
and buy them. Yeah. So,
But you were teaching the kids at the time. I was not a teacher because it was
I
late
also
90s.
had,
97,
I had
the first
kids too. Yeah. So I had like 6 and 7.
97,
Yeah.
90, I just
98
graduated
maybe in the US,
college.
something like
Yeah.
that.
So I was in my young 20s doing whatever knucklehead things people in their mid-20s do. I don't know. I just know I was up to typical young adult kind of
Yeah.
just Woo!
Yes, yeah, I was married and an old fogey already.
So that's when I say I missed the Harry Potter craze, and I didn't get the Harry Potter craze until I started teaching in Korea,
Yeah.
who is very popular in Korea.
Yes,
Like
yes,
all the kids had read the books.
yes,
They had read them in English. And it's kind of they'll read them in Korean, and then next thing you know, they'll read them in English.
Yes.
And they're watching. And it was during when the movie started coming out, and then I had a student in Korea who was convinced he was going to go to Hogwarts, and we would have fun and like talk about
Yeah.
spells, and he would like try to crack. He would get angry at the teachers, and he would try to or his fellow student, and he would literally try to throw spells at the kids that were being kind of not so nice to him.
Yeah. I
you
think
needed
though,
a good wand.
going back to the literary quality of it too, if we're looking to it out of school literacy practices, Harry Potter is also very rich because
Absolutely.
modern fandom, especially online, was very much going back to the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
So fan fiction and fan art and all of these things definitely surround Harry Potter in a way that I think you can bring into the classroom. And it's a work with such vivid characters that it inspires children
Yes.
to do those things.
And there
Yes.
is the Harry Potter Alliance,
Yes.
which is founded. Andrew Slack, I believe, is the one that founded the Harry Potter. I have Henry Jenkins's quote when Henry Jenkins interviewed on my syllabus for literature for young adults. And I think it's Andrew Slack who started the Harry Potter Alliance, who talks about here's a character that said the world is something's wrong in the world and the
Yeah.
media is lying to me and everyone's telling
Yeah.
me this is wrong, and
Yeah.
this one kid changed the world.
Yeah.
And I think, and so it's social activism using the frame of Harry Potter, which I think
Yes.
is really
Yeah,
cool.
and they have
Yes.
their fingers in a lot of stuff. So in August, I went to a Harry and the Potters concert.
Oh,
And there's a whole genre too of music about Harry
Yeah.
Potter and rewriting popular songs like
Oh,
99
wow.
Luft Balloons becomes 99
Yes.
Death Eaters.
yeah.
And so that's there, but they also tie that activism into the music. So after the concert, there were members of the Harry Potter Alliance there handing out pamphlets about ICE detentions, and even throughout the concert, they link a lot of the, I would say, social and political themes of Harry Potter to what's happening in the world today. And it
Yes.
becomes a sort of activist concert as much as it is musical comedy as well,
Yeah.
which is something we can definitely engage students in.
Yeah.
It was a good concert too.
And then Harry Potter is always my central metaphor. Harry Potter and Star Wars are my two central guiding metaphors
Yeah.
I use in online classrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever coming up with an example, it's like, what would Harry do, or what would Luke do, or
Luke
something.
too. Yeah.
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 Yeah. And they are just the classic hero's journey
Yeah.
stories. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So that's Harry Potter Clue.
Yeah. So thanks. I'm loving playing games with you guys.
So the next one, maybe the deck building game. I gotta pry it. The deck building game is interesting, and then you want to think about how we want to do the deck building games. There's like 3 levels. The first 3 playthroughs, you do build like a deck,
Yeah.
so you learn the mechanics a little bit better, and then the 4th game, you lose your deck and you have to rebuild it again, and it becomes a lot more challenging.
Yeah.
How long does this all take?
So I think we could do.
We could do like a series of videos.
We could do a series. There's actually 8.
Yeah, that's-
8 games
Yeah.
and an extension. So
Okay. Yeah.
Where Luna becomes a new character.
Yes.
So it's something maybe we can think of a series where we do one where we just play through the first 3, which are really quick, and with 2, I think with the collaborative nature, the harder games get easier with more players because it's the more collaboration, the more sharing of
Yeah.
things happen. With 2 people, with my wife and I playing, the horror games became challenging and long.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the fights against Voldemort and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do a whole series of Harry Potter stuff.
I would be totally up
There's
for
the
that.
video games. There's
there's
I'm
a Harry Potter game on Dreams.
Oh.
Someone has designed the Harry Potter and the Spooky Castle.
Ooh.
And what's interesting with that is they're adding to it as they keep playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
My daughter's
Cool.
playing right now, so
Ooh.
it's Harry Potter. It's definitely an indie game,
Mm-hmm.
beginning game, but it's an interesting kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get new spells and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I have
Sounds
Harry
cool.
Potter Uno as well.
Maybe that'll be next.
And then we'll go into the deck building game. I think
Yeah.
is
Yeah, absolutely.
interesting. Just because I'm into like deck building games now, and
Yeah.
there's a really kind of it's totally collaborative. Then, so we're not competing.
It's a good
at all
break
with each
from
other.
I like
this.
that.
We're
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
each other.
Trying to
We
be
can really
Yeah.
be mean
tricky.
to the bad guys. And there's different and it's also where the game changes, the setting changes
Yeah.
as you make your way through the game.
Okay.
And so it's another thing we can talk about story building as well. So
Yeah. Wonderful.
next set, so we'll have to decide when we want to film
Yeah.
that series.
Yeah.
Yes. Are we going to have a YouTube channel to put this on?
We do.
Are we already
I
doing
sent an
that?
email
All
with
right,
the video.
like and subscribe.
Yeah, we need to start with that sort of thing.
We do need to record an introduction.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, we still have to.
Yeah.
We're doing the brief. All right, so should we record though? We do have it's a leather
do have
stocking
it,
writing
yeah.
project.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And is it hashtag LWP or is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
And it's Leather Stocking Writing Project.
The channel is called Leather Stocking Writing Project, and I made a playlist for teachers play games.
Wonderful. And that's linked from our blog.
It should be.
It should be. Because I will certainly tweet and retweet and
Yeah.
tweet and
Yeah.
share.
Yeah, so the first video is already up.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So sharing it around.
Yeah.
Very
Ready to do
good.
our intro and then
Yeah.
get out of here? What time is it? Anyway?
I don't know.
3:23.
Okay. Now I gotta start planning on picking up kids. So.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
So
but
we'll
we're
go
doing
quick.
good with this. Last time it was about this long too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That and yeah, we actually finished the game.
Yeah.